we're back with Fifine again, but they've upgraded a whole bunch of stuff. There's some dog hair. Last time we did like the mega cheapest stuff, but this is more refined. Although they did send us the same thing again. So it's the same headphone as last time, and they also sent the same mixer as last time with the little RGB strip around it. But then they have some new stuff. So they have this, a new mixer, SC8, way fancier, way more knobs and dials and RGB, and the better mic. This is, I think we got the cheapest Fifine mic last time. This one's like a little bit of an upgrade on that one. A lot of people use this as their main mic. We also got a little stand for it, so but very affordable stuff. Like I said, I've already tested out the headphones and this mixer. Pretty usable. So let's get it open. The H9 gaming headset first. User guide, headphone. Okay, so we have a little detachable mic, super long cable, USB cable, and it's got a little shirt clip. It's got a plus and minus and a 7.1 button. So these got 7.1 surround. Whoa. Okay, and then attached you have your regular headphone cable, 3.5 millimeter jack. Oh yeah, I like it. That's nice. I remember I use these for a little bit. I mostly use the Fifine headphones for emergencies. They're always there when I need them. They're always working, but they're usable. I like them. Nice, cheap, you know. You're not gonna really find much better gaming headphones for $38, so. And it also comes with the detachable mic. Boom. That one works with everything. PS5, Xbox, PC. Cool. Step one done. Now we're gonna get the mixer. Like I said, these things, they're pretty handy. You know, if you like taking shortcuts, you wanna open up Chrome with just the push of a button instead of using your mouse. If you wanted to start recording, stop recording, switch scenes on OBS with just the touch of a button. If you're always wondering how do the streamers do it, how are they just like switching scenes or turning on an ad or turning on a transition, you know, and it doesn't look like they're moving their mouse or anything. It's this thing. All right, let's go ahead and get it open. Okay, it's a little quieter now. Okay, and little RGB button on the back, Type-C port, and that's also extremely long, longer than my wingspan. Yeah, they're not messing around with the cord length at Fifine. That's why I use Fifine cords for everything, because their cords are way longer than everybody else's. It's just easier that way. Next up, we have the SC8 USB audio mixer. Audio mixers, they're great. They're wonderful things, okay? You want to have headphones, the super fancy ones come with like a really big plug on it. It's basically just an external sound card on your PC where you have dials where you can plug, like turn up your gain on your mic, or you could turn up your headphones instead of having to use like your mouse on your computer. You have a button for it. You have a button for your gain. It's really helpful for streams and stuff like that. And it also has voice changers in it. It's got male, female, auto-tune, elder, monster, robot, megaphone, and baby. It's got 7.1 48 volt power, mic monitoring, and it's got RGB. Look, it's got little cutouts for the dials. Cute. Oh, that's huge. That's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah, there's RGB around the dials too, I see. It's like nice and slow, satisfying. Okay, pretty quiet. And there's a little RGB there. These are RGB, there's some color here, and then this button is also RGB, and then around these dials, these three. Okay, and then it comes with a audio jack and a Type-C cable. Is it mega long? Yeah. Next up, we have the AM8 dynamic microphone for game streaming and podcasting. It's got XLR and USB. It's got some RGB right there, compatible with Windows, Mac, PS4, and PS5. I like cardioid mics, they're really good actually. This is the stand. Wow. And there she is. I think that's, oh, and there's a USB down here. Okay, USB cable is also in there. Ooh, okay. It's like suede. That's fancy, dude. That's really soft. Got that cardioid polar pattern, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then we have your mic volume, your monitoring volume, your lighting is just a little tap button. You got your adjustment for this, so you could loosen this if you want this to be easier. And then a little thread there, or you can put it on the stand, but we're not going to be using this one. We're going to be using this one. And then on the bottom, you have your XLR output. Cool, XLR necessary, but it's also got USB. and there's your monitoring port. Last but not least, we got the Fifine BS1 desktop microphone stand. This thing is $39.99. It's got a non-slip rubber pad, durable metal built, 3/8 inch and 5/8 inch mic thread compatible and adjustable using height. We have the stand, very heavy, chunky boy. See the difference? You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. The one that came with the AM8 versus the one that you get. And then this is like the telescopic mount. There we go. I just need a little leverage. Okay, I like it. Very nice. Mic arm, check. Audio interface, check. Stream deck, check. Headphones, check. Everything you need for a streamer setup, check. So we're gonna set this up at the desk, play a game on it, hear what it sounds like, use it all, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. I'll see you there. We got all the stuff set up at the desk. We have it on XLR right now, so the RGB doesn't work unless you use the USB. So we'll show that in a minute. Okay, then we have the sound mixer. Okay, so we have different RGB modes, like I said. Where's the button? Bunch of different modes. I like that one. That one's kind of cool. And there's a little light on the front too. That one's kind of sick. And on the back of here, that's your RGB button. You have a PC and a PS4 switch depending on what you're using it for. I don't know why you'd need a whole mixer for a PS4, but I'm down for it. This is the cable that you plug into the other end of your PC. There's your optical, in case you use optical cable for like a sound bar or something like that. This is where I have the Fifine headphones plugged in. These bad boys right here. This is where you plug in your aux, and then if you wanted to monitor your sound coming through your mic, you plug in right here. And then you have dynamic and condenser. Actually, I forgot this is a dynamic mic, so let's switch it over to dynamic. And then this is your XLR input, and the other end of that is plugged into the back of the mic. Some of them get a little more complicated, but this one's pretty easy to figure out for beginners. The one that we reviewed last time was definitely worse than this one. Okay, so you have your game and your chat mixer right here. This is for your headphones, and this is the bar that corresponds with it. So as you turn it up, now these headphones max volume. And then you have your mic volume. There's your volume for your aux. Then you have your mic monitoring button. You have your 48 volt, which is not it's only necessary for condenser mics, but this is a dynamic mic, so we don't need that. 7.1 surround for your headphones, and then you have different EQ modes depending on what you want. There's 3 of them here. Looks like one for gaming, one for music, and one for movies. And then you have your different custom switches that you can assign to any sort of action. And you have your voice changers up here, which we'll show off in a second. And that's the SC8 audio interface. Okay, now we have the Stream Deck controller. Pretty simple little thing. I'll leave the link for the download for it. It's just a website, and you type in the URL for the website, and it just starts downloading. On the right side, you have a bunch of stuff. Toolbox is a useful one, so if you want to go to like a website, you click website, drag it over here, and then you put the title for it and the URL. I already have one set up, so if I press this Google button, it should open up Google. There's Google. See? Google. And then you can also, another useful one is an app. So you could do open an app, and then it'll have a drop down of all the apps. And then I already have one set up. So like if I want to open Steam, I can just hit the Steam button. Steam takes a second. There it is. There's Steam, see? Steam. Let's say mute. There it is. See how I muted down here? So pretty useful little thing. You can pretty much assign whatever you want to it. Any action in your computer. If you want to like change scenes in OBS with the click of a button, you can do so. It's a pretty cool little thing. And this one's pretty cheap. So definitely check this one out. We've already reviewed this one in the past. I really like it because you can just throw it around and stuff. And then the backside, it's got RGB strip like all the way around, which is kind of cute. And then on the back side, there's your RGB. So there's a bunch of different lighting modes for this one too. And I like the multicolored one. but extremely useful tool. Next up, we got the headphones. Like I said, we already kind of checked these out. They got the removable mic, which is kind of cool. Like I said, the only issue I had with these is if you have really pointy ears, these are kind of shallow. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty usable. And we still have the old pair that we reviewed last time. They haven't broken yet, so yeah. And we got the mic. All we needed for the mic was to plug in the XLR. If you wanted to monitor the mic directly, you could put it here, but I don't think it would work when you're using XLR. And then you have your USB Type-C for your USB. And then on the front, like I said, I think we already showed this, but we have different lighting. And then we have your mix and your sound. There's your little mute button back there. Got a nice suede cover. I guess we'll plug it. We'll plug the USB in real quick just. Okay, there's your RGB. Change it with that button. There's the multicolored one. I like it. It's like dynamic, move around, very nice. That's pretty much all of them. I'm gonna go back to the multicolored one. You could change, you know, all your volumes and stuff. But I'm not gonna use USB. I'm just gonna use XLR, so it's not gonna be as pretty, but the sound quality will be better. All right, so we're just gonna plug it in, get game started, go through sound effect real quick. We'll probably just do that at our setup, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you on the battlefield. Out. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do the sound voice changers real quick.
Okay, this one is Elder. I guess I'm gonna sound like old man.
This one is Monster. Hello, it's me, your boy Frankenstein. This one is Hello, this is Gamin.
Hello, it's me. I'm talking through a megaphone. It's time to make a speech. Yeah.
And now I'm a baby. What else is new? I'm Big Baby, yeah.
And now I'm female. Hello, it's me, your girl, Noodle Nick.
What's up? It's me. I'm a male now. Hello. I'm extra manly.
And then we have auto tune. Oh yeah. And that's all the sound effects. I think not. I think not.
You got them all! The final 10 seconds!
Are we losing? Did we lose?
So close! This is your big chance! Disappear! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Never miss!
I cannot stop you.
Oh my god! Scarlet Witch with a huge clutch at the end. Holy shit, dude. Let's go! Well-deserved MVP. Bro, I thought we lost. That was a rough game. My emotions. Alright, anyways, that was Fifine setup number 2. Got some upgrades here. Definitely love the upgrade on the audio mixer. The stream controller, that thing's pretty nice. Definitely useful, especially for streamers and stuff. You want to switch scenes on OBS, or even if you use it for, you can use it like for editing. If you want a cut button or, you know, whatever you want, you could assign it to there and it's just good to go. I like it. And I don't know what the mic sounds like, but the audio line in OBS looks pretty crisp. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope the mic sounds good. Definitely loved being able to set this up. Is a lot easier than some of the other stuff that I bought over the years. So nice, easy beginner setup. Definitely love it. Highly recommend. Check link in description. I'll see you guys in the next tech review. Thanks for Fifine. Noodle Nick out. Peace. Subscribe. Also watch tech review playlist. Also watch my last Fifine video because there's some other stuff in that one. Okay, peace. Bye. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Yes.